Hey guys, welcome to Dax Unplugged, and I'm thrilled to have you guys here. I have Christian Robbins today from Compliant Experts. He's a good friend of mine. We are going to talk about his application and how that helps the workforce in this country. Um, Christian, welcome to Dax Unplugged.
Thanks,
Hap-
Dax. It's always good to see you.
Happy to have you here.
It's my
Uh,
pleasure.
to To start off, what I thought is I have a few questions that we can discuss about, and you can tell us how compliant experts helps us. I think with these questions, you will be able to establish how compliant experts have saved thousands of dollars for companies in United States. To start off,
Absolutely.
can sorry. Can you, to start off, can you tell us more about the journey behind Compliant Experts? What inspired you to start this company with your business partners?
So, compliant experts is one of those things that uh, came to be because we were thinking of how we could make workplace safety um, easier and more obtainable for employees. Um, at some point, I was managing a foundry, doing all their safety, and every day had to go to every department and get checklists and get signed trainings and consents, and it was a large part of my day. And it was right as things were starting to get automated with software, and we thought, hey, how great would it be if we could create a platform where we could send all of the required documents to the employees at one time through email or through text, and have them just be able to respond and send it back to us, have it all collected in a database so that all of our documentation was there. And we would be able to know if someone hadn't completed it, and it would really eliminate a lot of that legwork that was going into physically collecting pieces of paper every single day. And that was the inspiration behind doing this, was to make training and documentation a little bit more convenient for the people that have to do it every day.
That's cool. It looks like it's a comprehensive solution that helps companies in all industries where they get benefited from your solution.
Absolutely, yeah. We've grown it to the point where now we focus on all of the different industries, from construction to medical to education, manufacturing. We have the checklists in there for those different industries. We have all the training programs that these industries would want or need, and they're all in one place. When an employee is brought on, they can do all their training through Compliant Experts. They can do all of their retraining annually through Compliant Experts. So what we've really tried to do is put everything in one place so that an employer can make sure that the training that their employees need to be successful and to be safe at work are there in one place and delivered in a convenient way.
Cool, cool. That's awesome. What is the key problem compliant experts solves for any company?
The key problem is really access to the employees. Even though your employees work with you on a daily basis, a lot of times it's difficult to schedule everybody together to get safety meetings accomplished, or to get the documentation that you need for training or for standard operating procedures. What this does is it makes it so that you can send training or text or checklist via text all to the employees at the time that you choose on the schedule that you choose. So it's automated. It becomes something that there are no excuses where, oh, something came up, we can't get out and do this today. The system is taking care of that. And that's really the key, it makes it very consistent for the business, and it takes all of that guesswork out of trying to get people into one location and get all the training done. Everything goes to the employee on their phone, and they're able to complete the modules as they're assigned, and it makes it so that businesses don't have those excuses anymore.
Cool. Cool. That's pretty great things that you guys are doing. So what are the core services and of compliant experts, and how do you differentiate from the market?
Well, the core services are first training. We want to make sure that we've got everything in there to keep businesses compliant. That's the name, compliant experts. So we've got a lot of the safety trainings that would be required by OSHA. We've got OSHA courses that are in there, so you can go to Compliant Experts and get an OSHA 10 hour or an OSHA 30 hour. You can do those things, and you can do checklists. The real differentiator in the market is for your employees. Before we put this solution together, we tried other solutions, and the issue had always been employees wouldn't use it because they'd either have to get an app or they'd have to log into something. We have made it so simple for employees. They literally get a text with a link with a message that you've customized and sent to them. All they do is click on the link. They review the material that's presented in the link, which automatically takes them to a quiz. They're quizzed on that material, and they're done. And so that's really the differentiator in the market, is the simplicity with which we've designed this. We've designed it with the employee in mind and how to take all the excuses away for getting this completed.
That's cool, because a lot of the employers or companies worry that their employees will spend more time in the training when you're solving that with a text message where you send out the training as well as you test them on what they actually went through that training. That's super cool. And then with this, you're also stating that it takes about 5 to 10 minutes at the max for them to do it on their own personal time. So I think this solves the issue of employer paying for their time to do safety trainings.
Yeah, a lot of the employers that we work with, the issue was prior to this, they would have to try and pull everybody from whatever task they were performing at the time and bring them together in a place to do a safety training. And now the employer can schedule when these safety trainings go to their employees, and they can do them at their workstations. They can do them, if they have downtime, they can do them. If the employer assigns the time, they can do them. And so really it becomes, instead of something that was a weight on the employer before, now it's a solution to where they're not spending that type of money to get the employees the training that they actually need. And so it works in a way that it's not inconvenient anymore to get those things out. The other thing is a lot of the employers struggle collecting any checklists for equipment that are required every day. For example, OSHA requires forklift to be checked and documented every day. And so with the software, the employer can schedule whoever the operators are to get a text with a link to that checklist every day at the beginning of their shift, and they can just go in and they can complete that as they're walking around their equipment. And we've got that for all different types of equipment, from compressors to heavy equipment, so that those daily checks are getting done, and if there's any defects or any problems, they're getting reported in a timely manner before they become issues that could cost the business more money.
Great. So who's your target audience, and what industries do you focus on with compliant experts?
Our target audience is business owners and safety people HR people that are looking to streamline their safety programs and put something in place where they don't have to do as much work to keep people trained, where they have a solution that they can go in and assign the trainings for the year and never have to worry about it again. It's one of those things where we've designed this to take a lot of that workload off the plate of the administrator. So a small business where it's just the owner that's running everything themselves, they can go in and within a couple of minutes they can have all of the trainings that their employees would need scheduled for the whole year and never have to worry about, oh, what was I supposed to train on this month, or did we ever get so-and-so certified for this, or did we get a checklist on that? Because the software is reporting back to them as people complete. They can, as they look at their dashboard, they can see which employees are completing what they're assigned and which aren't, which makes it very, very easy for them to follow up. Whereas before, you wouldn't know. I mean, if a supervisor was getting a stack of paper, maybe you wouldn't look at that until, you were looking at a violation or, an OSHA citation, and you'd be like, dang, we didn't have, these couple of employees never participated. This would let you know that way before it ever became an issue.
Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you very much, Christian, for taking time to go over compliant experts. Guys, Christian had mentioned that since this is the last quarter, they're doing a free consultation for anyone who wants to optimize their safety program. So he'll do a free evaluation for until end of December. So he can set the tone for next year where you can save lots and lots of money. Thank you very much, Christian, for being with us. And thank you, viewers, for your time. You guys have a great day.
Hey, Dax, it's been my pleasure. Thanks so much for having me.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.